Before the video starts, I just want to apologize, guys. I had to take this video down a couple times due to some weird monetization problems, but they are fixed now. So regardless, I hope you enjoy. Before we get started with the video, I wanted to come and talk to you guys about a service that I've been using to make all of my Rust movies. Whether you're a fellow content creator or you just like to find new and unique types of music, this is the perfect service for you. Featuring over 200,000 different tracks, filtered by different moods and genres, you can find the perfect song for personal use or for YouTube videos. All of the songs that you find in my Rust movies are from this website, so you can find some amazing tracks on here, and the best part is, you can monetize your videos while using the music. But it also offers more than just music. You can find the perfect sound effects to elevate your videos and take them to the next level. Also, I will be making a playlist of all the music that I use for my videos so you can find the exact song that you're looking for. This is the perfect service for fellow content creators out there, no matter what type of content you make. But sign up today for a free 7-day trial, guys, to try any type of music and sound effects that you want and put it on your YouTube channel. Click the first link in the description, and you guys get to access it and also support me. So greatly appreciate you guys. And let's go ahead and get started with this video. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there, but welcome. Welcome to the best settings on New Gen. I made this video for you guys. You have asked, and I'm here to deliver my settings for New Gen. So I hope you guys enjoy these settings, and well, let's go ahead and show you guys these. All right, guys, let's get straight into these settings. Starting off with the game tab, this is pretty straightforward stuff. Auto-equipped, best health item, auto-reload on, right-hand preference, when building, everyone, quick chat, none, streaming privacy and language don't matter. Now for the controls. Starting with the control layout, this is going to be an important step here if you guys have never tweaked this setting already. But basically you go in here and you want to change your L1 to head look. Now this is going to be your special action. This allows you to look behind you, to the left and right as you're sprinting. Super important setting, will help you a ton. So make sure you do that. Vibrations off, adaptive triggers off. Okay, if you're running adaptive triggers, stay the fuck away from me. You're probably a psychopath. Push to talk, filled slots only. Quick chat I have off. This doesn't mean that people can stop spamming it. I wish it did, but yeah, people are still going to spam that. Wish there was an option to remove it. If there is an option in here, it does not work. Anyway, sprint input is toggle auto sprint on. I recommend having auto sprint on if it's not on for you guys. Allows you to go in your inventory when you're sprinting. Super, super useful. Crouch input toggle. Snap input off. Control type is going to be digital boost, and the multiplier is going to be 250%. Now, X and Y are still relatively the same from my old settings video. I run a high sensitivity. I've always been a high sensitivity player, so if you guys aren't, I recommend to be, but again, it's all really these two come down to personal preference. But if it is too high for you guys, turn them down. Feel free to turn them down. You don't need to be as high just starting out. If you're a super low sense, you can turn them up slowly. Lock X and Y off. Now for the ADS, this is where these settings have changed quite a bit. A lot of people have said recoil has changed. It has not. What has changed is the FOV when you aim in. It's a lot more zoomed in. So I recommend turning the sensitivities way down to kind of compensate for that. So I rock a ADS 61%, a 1x 67%, and a 4x 67%. So you can still kind of zip around with it, but it still has slowed down quite a bit. Now for the bow, it's still 85%. I think my last video I had an 85 or 90. I still recommend having a super high bow sensitivity so you can hit more flick shots and kind of snap on your target a little bit more. But yeah, those are the main sensitivities that I recommend, and they're a little bit higher. I know a lot of people have lower sense, but I say try them out. They've worked for me really, really well. And now for the dead zones. Super important settings here. The left stick for me is 2%. That's just because of stick drift. If you guys get really bad stick drift, obviously turn the left stick up. But I would say for your right stick, you want to keep that as low as humanly possible. If you're having problems with recoil, I recommend having a 0 dead zone on your right stick. Why? Because the slower the dead zone, the more responsive your analog stick is. If you have a super high dead zone, the more you have to move it around and try and get that recoil control. The lower your dead zone, the more you'll be able to control recoil. You just have to practice with it. I know a lot of you guys have like 10 dead zone and it just feels really different. I get that, but just stick with it, guys. Seriously, stick with it. I recommend the lower dead zone, and it really will change recoil for you a ton. But if you're having problems and the stick drift is really bad on your right stick, you can move it up to like 2 or 3 and rock with it. Now for the dismount speed, I've kept air vehicle at 0.2%. Aquatic vehicle is at 0% just to jump out of the boat a little bit faster when you need to. For example, boarding cargo or oil rig. And the horse, of course, you know, Solo's best friend. You need to jump off that horse really, really quick to go ahead and, you know, smoke some guy with a bow. So yeah, those are the control settings, pretty standard stuff here. Now for the HUD, I recommend having a full HUD, 75% scale, 100% opacity, and I turn all of these, basically these icons on. Just more intel for that sort of thing, and the stance indicator and inventory indicator are pretty useful stuff. But yeah, especially when you're running the auto sprint or auto sprint, you can see your stance and you can go in your inventory. Now for the audio, pretty standard stuff here. 100% master volume, menu music 0%, and in-game music 0%. If you're listening to in-game music, you're a psychopath again. But hey, you're probably a savage. Stay away from me. SFX 100%, hit marker volume 75%, footsteps 100%. Keep them at 100. UI SFX, you can keep that a little bit lower. That's just like the clicking sounds you can hear. Ambient SFX, you can turn that down to 0. That's just like bird noises and different things like that. I have it on 75 just for the cinematic element to it. But yeah, pretty standard stuff there. Audio mix, I recommend having crunch. Crunch or boost, I think adds a lot more bass to the more deepening sounds that you hear throughout the game. So I recommend having crunch or boost for sure. And again, enhanced instincts, that's 0. Turn that off. That's for people that are deaf. Now for quality performance, I recommend having performance. I have tried all of them, the 3 of them. Performance to me has felt the best. I would say performance or balanced. Quality, I really don't see a huge change in the actual quality that I see, but I do feel a massive FPS change when I go to quality from performance or balanced. Also, you guys can play around with it, but again, I just think there's a frame limit on quality that you don't feel on performance or balanced. So I recommend being performance or balanced, like I said. They just feel the best and look the best. And then of course blood, I turn that on for the cinematic element of it. But make sure no matter what quality preset you're running, FPS limit is off, because this game can hit well over 60 frames. Maybe not well over, but over 60 frames on performance and balanced. So the moment you turn that FPS limit on, you're gonna feel that visual VSync in that frame, that 60 frames. So I recommend turning it off. It feels the best. Creation effects, this is just the upgrade animation. I would turn that on too. It looks sick. Last setting, we'll get you guys out of here. For the FOV, okay, I recommend 85 for the bow and then 82 for tier 2 guns, whether that's Tommy or AK. But yeah, 85 for the bow, and then again, tier 2 guns, and tier 3 82. Now this helps a lot with the new holo changes, so I definitely recommend these two FOVs. Anytime I get one of the two, I'm changing the settings back. So just keep kind of keep a mental note of that. But yeah, guys, that's all of the settings that I have for you today. I really do appreciate you guys leaving the comments and likes on my last video. We are grinding well on our way to 5K subs, guys. That's my next milestone. And if you want to see any more videos in terms of settings or extra content that I can provide besides just my movies that I make, let me know in the comment section below, and appreciate you guys.